This is TWiT.
So when you've got a blurry video feed like you do, Kevin Tofel, then it prevents people from scanning your face. And so that'll be my segue into the top story that I chose on the fly. Did you hear this story about someone who apparently was propositioned $5 for a face scan by a Google employee? So apparently your face is only worth $5. And I guess
that's
that kind of seems
quite a bit.
Is it? I feel like it seems low, but
you know, they did a study probably in either 2012 or 2014 where they bought people's social security number for a cookie. So
okay. All right.
I feel like
by comparison.
Wait, what flavor?
It was a chocolate chip cookie.
Okay, that's
a ProPublica.
that is plenty.
All right.
So I mean,
it's a good trade.
You know, that's more of a barter as opposed to a dollar figure, but I feel that $5 for a face is fair. What did strike me is the fact that this guy was like, and it's not $5 cash, it's $5 at Starbucks or Amazon, I believe.
Yeah, gift
was
card.
It Amazon?
Gift card, yes. Amazon or Starbucks, right? Yeah.
Which I thought was hilarious because, you know, Amazon probably could use some faces themselves.
That's true. Somewhat notable that they're not giving out their own Play Store gift cards, but also that makes a whole lot of sense that they wouldn't do that.
Gonna buy for $5 on the Play Store.
I mean, $5 aside, if this person or anybody offers $5 for Google to do that, does Google still have the right to scan their face in other photos and such? Like, are they getting anything other than the $5? Are they getting any extra privacy over their data?
That's a really good question. Like, I have to imagine. So what happened, at least in the ZDNet story, and I think there was one on 9 to 5 Google of another person that, you know, they had a report of this happening, but they were sitting in the park. Man walks up to them and offers $5 to scan their face. They say, I work for Google. We're collecting data to improve the next generation of facial recognition phone unlocking. So reasonably specific as far as what they're, you know, saying that they're using it for. Who knows if they have more uses for this face scan than just that, but that's what they're telling people. And then they were given a phone in a case that made it difficult to discern what the phone was. Many people are positing that it might be the Pixel 4 because there might be a sensor on the Pixel 4 that would facilitate face scanning in order to unlock. And then you use the phone to take a selfie at different angles to get the different kind of direction shots on your face. And then you're handed this $5 Amazon and Starbucks card. And I have to imagine if you're agreeing to this, you must either sign something or maybe there's something in the app that you're taking the selfie with.
They did give him a contract. He just didn't read it.
Oh.
Which is unfortunate because I
too
would
bad.
actually... I'm like, for $5, I would like to see what you're giving over.
Yes.
Well, I mean, he's writing about his friend who's an engineer and who was probably like, yeah, I'll give you my face. That's
whatever.
Cool.
Yeah, probably one of those. They've already got everything. So what's my face? Who cares?
Yeah, his exact quote was, yeah, well, I wanted to see what they'd ask me to do.
Exactly.
I don't care what they're going to do with it. I just want to know what they want me to do.
Curiosity.
Sure.
I mean, without seeing the contract, we don't know much more. I'm actually wondering if this wasn't a face scan, but a face scam.
Ooh.
In that maybe this wasn't Google at all.
Because that's a really good question.
Yeah, I'm thinking, you know, why would Google have to go out and do this when they have between contractors and regular employees, you know, 80, 90,000 faces to scan already? Well, I don't really see the point of them going out in the public and doing this.
What they don't have is someone playing with their phone trying to unlock it. That's what this was for. This was I'm with Jason. I think this was testing the Pixel 4's unlock feature. And so they needed someone to be able to kind of look at it from various angles.
Yeah, that could well be. But I mean, when I was at Google, most of the people I work with actually carried iPhones. So if you wanted like a new user group, you got it there. Trust me, they have it. I don't know.
Yeah, and I don't know that I read anything about them actually, like in this report, there was nothing in there that said that he was actually unlocking the phone with his face. They were just scanning it from multiple directions. I just wasn't sure if
what did Google
they were
say?
actually using the Pixel 4. I don't know.
Nothing.
Yeah, and I'm not sure that we've heard Google say anything. If it was a scam, they probably would have by now.
This is an assumption. I naturally asked Google what it would be doing, but the company didn't immediately respond. Okay.
All right.
Let's call Google. Let's see what they have to say right now. Right now.
I wish, that would be so awesome if we had a hotline, like a bat phone to the Google PR team. I mean, it'd probably be the PR team, but if we had an actual Google person who would talk to us, that'd be even better. But
yeah. We wouldn't
hey,
do it. We would do it like 3, maybe 4 times before we realized they always give us the same answer.
I think that's more effective, actually. Just,
We have
okay,
nothing
you're
to
not going to
announce
talk
at
about
this time.
Yes, exactly. We have nothing to announce at this time. Okay, well that bit is done. I guess we're done with that one. But I am curious to know what this leads to. Kevin, I had the same question. It's kind of like Google is already cataloging all of this information in the cloud, like insane amounts of data, and on Faces with Google Photos and all this kind of stuff. It's not like they don't have plenty of data to work with, but maybe it's just the fact that data hasn't been cleared for this particular application, and in this way it's a little more explicit, maybe kind of above board in doing it in such an explicit sort of way. I don't know.
Or maybe like this guy doesn't say if his friend, I mean, is his friend white? Is his friend black? Is his friend, because there is a variety angle that could be important here. In terms
does he have
of
2 heads?
Does he have 2 heads? That is, there's probably not a lot of data about that.
Mm-hmm. What if he has no face, like no face at all?
Right.
A blank face. It's possible. Not very possible, but it's possible.
I feel like we're moving down a rabbit hole we shouldn't go down to.
All right. Yes, I think you're right.
We're talking about faceless face scans. We're done.
Yeah. We've reached the end of that one.